Hello, everybody. It is Saturday afternoon again, and we're here on the Minecraft world. Hang on, I'm bringing up, making sure that everything's working good. It usually is, but I just want to make sure. Okay. Test, test, test. There we go. It's working good. All right. Well, here we are in the base. Yeah, as you see, I haven't put in the glass down here. I actually didn't do any work on this base in the water where I did all of my work was over that way on the land. So, let's swim over there. We'll see what's going on. Yes, as I'm swimming over there, I'll address the redstone dust in my inventory. I was working on getting some redstone dust for the big thing I'm going to build today, which is actually, if I'm thinking right, it's what I'm going to build today is the biggest thing I'm going to build besides the base. So the second biggest thing I'm going to build. Now, as you see this week, I did put in lights in the walkway, put in some frog lights. I figured my the lights in the floor over there were green, so I'd keep it green over here. I also built the road there, and yes, if I come up here, yes, I continued the road underneath there. The only place I didn't build was under the walls. I'll get that done when I complete this. Probably next week, I'll move the animals over and I'll clear this out. And then I'll be looking for something. I've been kind of thinking, what do I want to do with this middle area? I might make myself a house on the land. But yeah, you probably saw this. I cleared all this out. After the stream last week, I just got on a clearing binge. I don't know. And I cleared all this out. I came back to X 176. Well, 175. I cleared out the 176 just to have a block transition there. I built, yes, I built a staircase down and I cleared all this out. Now, this was not cleared out before. See, there's my sugarcane storage. There's my bamboo storage. Um, it came out to here. So all that I cleared out. Now, we'll I'll do this. I was doing this and I left this figure sitting here. Um, it is 40 blocks deep, 40 blocks that way, 35 blocks wide. I no, 35 blocks deep, 40 blocks wide. And I cleared, now this is one, two, three, four, five, six. But I also had to clear seven and the floor to be 8 levels. So the area of one level is, what did I figure? 1,400 blocks times 8 is a little over 11,000 blocks that I cleared out. And then I replaced 2,800 of them to get the frog lights in the floor and the ceiling in. So, and yes, these dirt blocks, they are marking what I'm going to be doing today. So, what I'm going to do, I've been kind of trying to figure this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come, since I want this 11 on each 11 11 wide on each wall. It's going to be square. I'm going to come out for 5 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can take and fill each of these squares in. What I'm going to do is just drag and place them all down. It'll probably get darker as I do this, but what I'm going to do in the middle, or what I'm going to do to it, is going to add some light. I'll put a block in there. And I'm out. So, now since I already grabbed that, I am going to just grab the whole rest of this row. And yes, I added 2 more chests there. I'll show you in a second if you're going to follow along. Now, what you're going to want to do, make sure that you're putting down, well, I guess these, technically it doesn't matter if they can burn or not, but I don't want it to burn, so I made non-burnable blocks. You can use cobblestone, stone. I use stone brick. And then fill this in. And I'll show you in a second what other supplies to get ready for yourself. Oh. Now, and the lights in the ceiling are keeping this lit for the most part. Now, there's some other, if you want to pause and take a screenshot, or if you want to just take a picture with your phone right now, that's fine. You probably won't need this many slabs, but the slabs are, you definitely want a block that's not going to burn. I have 44 dispensers. I thought about just making a full stack just to make it even, but it doesn't matter. I counted it out. I think 52 is how many iron trapdoors I'm going to need. We'll find that out in a little bit. I made 2 stacks of hoppers and 2 stacks of chests. I may need another stack of chests, though. I made 20 redstone repeaters. That's just the size of the sorter that I'm going to have. Polished granite, that's for the part behind the storage, for the sorter. I had some redstone dust in here. 2 stacks and a little bit of redstone dust. I really didn't look to see how much we were going to need, but we'll find out. 20 comparators, same number of repeaters and comparators. I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna need about 15 for what I've got, but I made 20. 16 observers. You probably won't need that many. If I remember right, the one I had built before only used like 3 observers. I have half a stack of redstone torches. Probably only gonna need 15, but remember, each comparator needs 3 redstone torches, and each repeater needs 2, and a redstone dust to make. Now, almost 4 stacks of stone brick slabs, probably won't need that much, just enough to cover the top, to keep mobs out of it. And that should be about it. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to grab the dispensers. You know what? As I'm thinking about this, I think I want to come out one more on this. And then what I want to do, my middle was at 153, negative 53. I'm going to put, oh no, okay. I'm going to put a stone brick there because I want to make sure I remember where that is. Now, no, I didn't want to do that. Where's my... I need a pickaxe to pick that up. I didn't want to do it right there. I want these... Well, I think what I might do to not confuse myself, take out the hoppers. And I want to come out this way, and I'm just going to come out to about right there. I'm going to crouch. The first one doesn't matter, but the ones after that. And what I want to do is I want to make a ring of hoppers going into each other all the way around this. Come out one past it, and then come out here. And get to the end of this. For efficiency's sake, I'm going to have that side go down that edge and across that edge. I'm going to have this side come down to it from this side. And then come out one past it. Then you can come out this way. Oh, well, I wasn't gonna put that. You know what? I'll do this. Just for randomness, I'm gonna look right in the corner there, because it really doesn't matter which way this one's going. I'm gonna look right in the corner and place it down. It's going that way. Okay. Now, your block that you use, your non-burnable block, surround the whole thing with another row. Come out there. Yes, I know this is big, but it'll be kind of cool once you see it in action. I'm going to come out there. Now, I'm building this one up. You can build this down in the floor if you want to, so that these hoppers are at floor level and it's not raised up like this. Now, what I could do, and I may consider doing this in the future, I could put this this hopper level out here. I could put it down in the floor and make it go down one, and then it's kind of hidden because I'm going to put carpets down, and it would go over the top of the hoppers. But we'll just do that when I get to it. Now, Come in, go to the corner of the center square, come in one, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was just thinking about this. I don't want to put those here. I want to pick these up. And this kind of works. If I do miss one, nope, it's going to fall there. What if I put one, nope, what if I do that? It's going to hop back this way. Oh well. No, just to, oh, see, I did miss one. See, I've only got 43 and I had 44. Now, it's sitting right there at the end. Now, all right, what I want to do though, is I want to make this inside ring, I want to put stone brick on. I want to raise it up one. Then I want to come in to the second one. And on each side, the parts between the corners, just put a dispenser on. All the way around. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now you can make this any size. I've made this before. I've made this, what was I going to say? In the past, I've made this 8 by 8. I want to make this bigger this time. Go jumbo. Do that. Now, eventually, I'm going to fill this corner in, but for right now, I want to get inside to put down some stone brick. I want to fill this in. You know what? Thinking about it, I said 3 observers. It was 4. It was one more than what I was saying, and I'm trying to remember. I remember that I put one in the middle of this cooker, and I guess technically you don't need that one, but makes life a little bit easier. Then, behind each of these, I'm going to put, whoa, we're going to crouch. Well, actually, to make life a little bit easier, I'm going to look at the block below, place one down on it. I'm not going to look at the back. And I'm going to need to get more. Probably 3 more stacks because I want to fill this in also. Oh, wrong side. And what I didn't say and what I didn't get, I thought I grabbed it though. I'm going to want to get probably 3 stacks of glass. I didn't put that down there though. I'll have to go over and get that. So, I'll just take a whole row. It's not like I have a lack of stone brick. Yes, I will make a way to get up here when I'm done. And we're done filling this in. Then, I guess now that we're done with this, we can fill in each of these corners. We don't need all the animals are going to come down into this. We don't need any getting up on these blocks. Then put these away. Now remember how there were, well, before I do that, before you remember how you did something, on top of each of these hoppers, I want to put an iron trapdoor. So, for the sake of randomness, I'm going to look right at the middle of this. Crouch. Make sure you're crouching when you place these. These are my iron trapdoors. And these, you want to be iron. They don't have stone trapdoors. And the wooden trapdoors, you'll find out in a minute why it needs to be iron, why they can't burn. On each one of these hoppers, put an iron trapdoor. Now, since it's square and the whole thing is like that, I don't think it really matters. But I'm just gonna face the inside. Now, just for randomness again, I'm just gonna stand right here at the corner. And, oh, I was too close. It wasn't letting me place it. There, now I'm going to look at it again. Now, I'm going to, oh no, I'll do this one. All the way around. Got to back up. It's not letting me place it. There we go. Do that, and that, and that, that. So this week I'm building this cooker. Next week I'm going to make the cooked chicken farm. I don't know if any of you guys have watched the Minecraft movie. Oh, did I run out? Wow. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Now, since these are, I don't think I brought any, no, but I know I've got iron. I know I brought over a few. Yes, I started taking out that corner. Started taking out a little bit of this floor here. So, I don't know if any of you guys have watched the Minecraft movie, but yes, you had Steve's Chicken Shack. So we're gonna make AJ's Chicken Shack. Very similar. Now, the iron trapdoors are 4 each, so we need 16. Pick up half of that. That's 18, 17, 16. Put that down so you can see 16. And I'll put that in my inventory. Come over here. Iron trapdoors makes 4 of them. There we go. I thought I counted right. I must have counted wrong. Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. I was at first thinking I was going to make 10. And then I got to thinking, oh no, I want to make 11 because I want to. Now I could make it 10, but I wanted to have a center block. Center block. Put 1, 1, 1, 1. Now, let's see. You know what? I don't know if I've made these yet. I'll grab one stack. Need to go get some string, and I'll get, since I'm going over to the base, I need to get glass also. So, I'm going to make some scaffolding so that I can go up, because for this glass, this is going to cut off my ability to get up there. And I want to be able to get up there. Get up top. So we'll go down here. First, we'll grab the glass in there. Well, I guess I'll grab all 6 of these just to be on the safe side. And then I'll stick them up in my inventory because I'm not working with them now. We'll come over here. Let's see, was string the first one? String was the first one. I'll just grab a stack of string. And then I'll come over here and I can make 60 scaffolding. And then since I'm not going to use the rest of that, I'll put that back. You can place those. And then you can stand right in, you can walk into it. There's no collision with it for walking. And then you can, like, I'm on PS5, so I can hold the X and go up to the top. Then I can come over here, hold the X, go up as far up as I can go. I can hold the, I think it's the, yes, it's the right trigger. I can push that down, and then I can go down, and then I'm back on the floor. Then I can look at a leg of this, I can break it, and the whole thing breaks. Then I just collect them up, and there I go, I got 60 again. So, I want to go put this one bamboo back away. Notice how easy it was to do that. I had the supplies because I've made a bamboo farm, and I'm getting string from that iron farm. Keeping that. So I'm trying to make life easier for myself in the future. Now let's go back down these stairs. Yes, I'll finish the wool farm probably later this month too. I've got the supplies there. If we've got time in this stream, I'll finish the pumpkin and melon farm. The crop farms, I've made these, and I put that to block because right above this row of stone brick is the hoppers, and I want to at least these other 3. The carrots really don't matter, but these other 3, I want them to be confined to coming down through 1 because I'm first going to sort the 1 oddball items. So potatoes, I'm going to sort out the poisonous potatoes. Beetroot, I'm going to sort out the seeds. Same thing with wheat. I'm going to sort out the seeds. These, the drops are, I'm trying to think. I think this side was the melons. No, this side was the pumpkins. And this side was the melons. Oh, that's almost full. How about this one? That's almost full also. So I gotta, yeah, I definitely gotta make those coming out here. Those two, and so it doesn't matter because pumpkins are all I'm getting out of pumpkins. Melon slices are all I'm getting out of melons. So it really doesn't matter. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I want to go 1, 2, 3, and then come up to the top. Now, put that up there, 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 and put all this glass back down here because the outside, I'm going to do glass too high. And then I'm going to crouch just so I don't overstep the side of it. And I'm just going to put glass around the whole thing. At the corner, I'm going to turn. Glass, 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 glass. Go to the next stack. Maybe I only needed 2 stacks of glass to do this all. But at least I got extra glass over on this side of the bay. Even on this hopper, 2 glass. All the way around. And then I can crouch on as if, well, the R3, the right analog trigger. The X goes up, R3 goes down. What other was it? Nope, not the square. Okay, the circle goes down also. I guess, wow, exactly 2 stacks did it. I'll put this back in here. Now, this next one, don't get scared. We'll go, oh, we'll put all that back in there. Now, I went over to the nether. However many dispensers you made, I got lava buckets. You want to put a lava bucket in each one. So I'm going to fill up my inventory with lava buckets. Come over here. Now, you want to be careful with the first one because if I remember right, the L2 button puts it down. So I want to put, and it really doesn't matter which slot you put it in because when it dispenses the first time and picks it back up, it's going to put it right in that first one. So I'm going to do 1 each. And I haven't tried this. When I do, I may try to see if I can put shears in here. No, not shears. Sorry, flint and steel. See if those will do anything. Let me see if... Oh, I put one in there. Flint and steel. See if that lights the stuff. Because what this will do is it'll expose the animal to the lava. And the animal will be on fire. And then what will come out is its respective cooked meat. So from a pig, cooked pork chop. From a cow, cooked beef. From a sheep, cooked mutton. And then we're going to have another way to do cooked chicken will be, they'll have their own lava bucket. And I'll I'll have a different way using a sword with fire aspect to take care of rabbits. I haven't experimented with putting the rabbits in the cooker, but rabbits are short enough. I think that this cooker will not set them on fire. So I use a sword with fire aspect. And in addition with the rabbits, I also like the sword to have looting, which I don't have in my trading hall yet. And the way I'm going to set this up is it's going to end up, it's not going to be initialized by me. It will basically be run. I'm going to call it semi-automatic meat farm because you've got to breed up the animals. You got to wait for them to grow up. And then when I build my chicken cooker, I don't know where I'm going to put that at yet. I want to say I'm going to put it on this wall over here. Um, when I have my chicken cooker, I'm going to have a hopper line coming down because I'm going to have chickens on the surface laying eggs, which I gotta show you something in a second. Now, I'm going to finish this up. Before I show you what I got, finish putting these lava buckets in. Man, this is 44 lava buckets. Takes a while. One in each takes a while to do. It took a while. It took me 2 trips to the Nether to fill them all up too because the inventory only holds 36. So now one last one. Then what I want to do is take a stack of your redstone dust, and I'm going to take a couple of stacks of my slabs, because the slabs I'm going to put on the glass and the one inside and this. And that's going to make it so that A, you can't make a mistake and fall inside. Whoa. Like I just fell off right there. And B, you don't have an accident with the lava and it comes out. I can put one on there. And then look at the side of that, and then look at those. I am crouched, so I can't fall in. And this here, being a slab, you can't have mobs spawn on it. So even if it was dark enough in here for, say, creepers or zombies to spawn, they wouldn't be able to spawn on here because the top of a slab is unspawnable. And as we go through this, you'll notice that I will make a lot of things unspawnable because I don't want a creeper to come and ruin my game. Oh, oh. So I'm on top of here, so come over here, and then I'll finish up. Now, right inside here, on this inside loop, just put down redstone dust, not right there. Right on that the outside block in the middle. That's why I built this up. All the way around. Ah, that's why. Okay. That's why I did. Now I need to get my pickaxe. Come over here. This is going to break both of them, so I want to stand right here. Crouch. There we go. Collect both of them. And then just put one. There. Alright. And I put one on those corners so that, because the top of that would be a spawnable block. Now, the top of these dispensers are spawnable, but I'm not really worried about that right now. I want to make sure this works first before doing anything, but yeah, that'll work. 153 negative. I want to put one there. Since that's the middle, I'm gonna bring my signal over from the chicken cooker. I'm gonna bring that signal over, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a repeater right there. But I'm gonna come out all four directions. I'm gonna put a repeater because the redstone signal won't go all the way around without a little bit of help. So if I put 4 repeaters on there, it'll definitely keep it. So, but I'm going to do that, make that cross in the middle, and that should take care of it. Now, we'll have to test it out once I build that. But for right now, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to have to test stuff out when it comes time. But where's my repeaters? I'm going to put, now right in that gap that I made, repeater there, repeater there, repeater there, repeater there. And that should extend it, because the redstone signal, I believe, will travel 16 blocks? And that's more than 16 blocks all around. So that's the cooker build what I'm going to do for now. Now, let me show you what I did, what else I did. Well, what I did last Sunday, I think, is when I did it. After... Oh, and then we'll finish this. But... You know what? No, we'll finish this first. There's... From the little garden that I had upstairs, up on the surface, this is what I got from it. So I want to finish the storage so that I can put that stuff in there. Now, what I want to do... Yes, I did already test this out. I want to make this... I want to go down 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I want to come out 1, and I want to place 2 dirt blocks there. This one I'm going to have come the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out 1, place 2 blocks down there. So that's how I want to start this out. Start this off. 14 hoppers is not going to be enough. Let's just grab the rest of these. I'm probably going to have to make more hoppers before the end of the episode. Grab my chests, grab these other hoppers. Now, what I want to do, just to help myself out. Wait. 1 is all you need to come down. Now, I'm going to come on this side and look up at the block, like right in the middle. Place that down. See how the front of the chest is here? That's what I want. I can come on this side. Come that, just because, you know, just for aesthetic purposes. That's all I want to do. Then, crouch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can finish this. Then on the front, on the bottom, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The same thing on this, on the bottom, on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then do on the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, underneath, I want to be right up against it. I want to look at that block. Look at that block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? No. I was just thinking of something that I can make this a lot better. And being made out of wood, you can punch these to break them. Now what I'm going to do is 1 outside, I'm looking this way, I'm going to place 1 chest here. Now, I want to mirror this, do the same thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go to the next one. I can actually put the one on the bottom there. And then you can either look at the front of the back chest or look at the bottom of that, and it'll place the chest. See? I can do that, or I can look at the front of that and do the same thing. 1, and on the bottom, just want to put these on the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I've made it, so I'm going to look at one in front. That would be this block here. Put one there and one there. That's all you got to do. Now, and that saves on chests also. So what I want to do now is I want to break these. Oh, it's up top. I can collect that. Now, to get that one up top, I'll look up at it, come in between, jump up, dirt, dirt, and I just collected it. There's my 4 dirt blocks that I had. I can put those back in here. Now, let's hope, I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess I might have enough hoppers here. So, the tough part is going to be come to the middle, look straight up, place a hopper facing straight down. See how the nozzle of that is pointing straight down? That's what you want. Do the same thing on this side. Now, crouch, and you want to look at that top little lip, place one. See how the nozzle is going into that one on the end? That's what you want. Do the same thing here. Same thing here. Same thing here. Then, do the same thing on the other side. Look at that little lip on top. And I can check the nozzle. Make sure it's going into that other hopper. And then come back. Yes, placing hoppers, you kind of got to go backwards. Do that. Now, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to crouch, and I'm going to look at that side that's underneath the chest. There. Do that. And then look at the lip. There, 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 there. And then I want to turn around. And I want to look into the side that's underneath this chest. Look into there. Look into the back. Look into the back. Go over to my other hoppers. Into the back. Into the back. That's the tough part. Now's the easy part. Now's the easy part. You just look at the back of each chest. Make sure you're crouched. And place a hopper. Notice how those nozzles are going into the back. That's what you want. And then I can just go back this way. And then I can do this one. Come over here. I'll start on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that storage is easy like that. Those ones are going to be very similar. And then I can come and look at this. I'm not crouched. I can open that up, and there's my pumpkins. I can come over here, and there's my melons. And I've got all that storage if I want them to stack up. I'll have to make at some point I'll have to make a system that will shut them off if the storage gets full. Although it really doesn't matter. I mean, anything left in there that despawns, it's just going to be surplus at the end. Now, I'm sure you've heard this, what I'm going to show you here. Let's put all this back. And I'm going to show you this, and then we'll make the sorting part for the big cooker. Yeah, we hear you, cows. Yep. That'll be nice to it'll be nice to make the storage for that. Now, I went around and I got all three types of chickens. You've got the regular chickens, the normal chickens, the white ones. Now, this is, I'll show you this. Oh, that egg is sitting there, so this must be very full. Now, I'll show you this. Let me look. Yes, that's opening up. If I go to settings, and I know my um, textures aren't normal, and I'll go to active. What I'm using is the one I like to use the city texture pack. So that's what I'm using. Yours might be different. Now, if I go back out. So, mine, these ones are the normal chickens. The white ones are from hot biomes. Chickens do not spawn in desert, I believe, but they will spawn in savanna and jungle. That's where the hot ones come from. And then these ones are from the cold biome. These now the normal ones lay normal eggs. That's this column here. The hot biome, the white ones, lay brown eggs. That's this one here. And the cold biome lays blue eggs. I have honestly never seen a blue egg in person. And yes, I really don't care if their eggs despawn. I have a lot. Let's see. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That's 160. 15. So that's another 80. 240 of each color. So I really don't care if they're gonna despawn. When I make the pins over here, um, I will pick up what I've got there. I'll get all those hoppers and the glass and everything. I do have Silk Touch. I just need to. I'd really like to have Mending, especially if I'm going to have Silk Touch and be picking up glass. But I'm gonna so I'm gonna have a pin for the cows. Um, the cows, pigs, and sheep. I'm gonna have 3 pins, and I think this quadrant up here is where I'll put my chickens and my rabbits. Now I think the rabbits, if I'm gonna put the chickens, you know what? If I'm gonna put the chickens on this side, I should put the egg layers up top of over here. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I mean, I could do it. I could have the chicken cooker on this side though. I was just no. You know what? Because I'm gonna have a dropper elevator moving stuff up. It would be better if I have the chicken layers or the egg layers on this side so that I can what am I thinking? So that I can easily send the eggs over to the sorter. Anyway, yeah, I'll figure it out when I put them in. Let's make the item sorter. So very first thing, I marked this out because this is where I want things to be. I think I've set this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I've set it to be 15. I think we're only going to need 13, but it's good to have a couple extra just in case. Just in case. All right. So what I'm going to do here, I didn't make droppers. I don't have droppers. Well, let's go over to the base, because I'm pretty sure I got droppers in a chest over here. Let's look in this. Oh, that's a dispenser. These are furnaces. Let's see if I got droppers over here. I can't believe I didn't make that important of a thing. I've been telling myself for the last 3 days this is what I was going to do on the stream today. Let's come down here. Let's look here. Droppers? No. Droppers? No. Droppers. No, but I've got some melon slices that I can put over there. Let's come and see if I left, because I did put a few droppers here. Let's see if I left any over here. There's some droppers. And there's some more observers. Let's see, do I have anything else over here that I can take over? Well, raw beef, but I don't need beef right now. Sugar cane. We'll take that over there. And you know, I haven't looked in the last week to see how full this is getting. Now, the way this should go is filling up from the front on back. Oh, a poppy got through. Why that isn't going, I don't know. And then none of these should have anything in it. That's fine. I'll put the poppy back in here. We almost have a full chest of poppies. I will... That's going to be a good candidate for the bone meal farm once it gets full. We'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, let's go back over here. Oh, one thing I did want to show why I'm doing something. Oh, go back up, get air. Now it's good I made this sorter over here already, because now I can show off part of my reasoning for things. Now the redstone contraption behind the sorting storage. This comes down one block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and that's where the bottom platform needs to be. 3 blocks below. So what I'm going to do upstairs is I'm going to put 2 dirt blocks, come down 2 dirt blocks behind where the hoppers are going to come across the ceiling like this. So, come over here. So, 2 dirt blocks down and then the floor. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it just like that other one. Something important that I don't want to get rid of is going to be in polished, what is it, polished granite? Because polished granite does not show up naturally. So if I see it when I'm mining or whatever, yes, no, this is not going to be in a wall or anything. So it's not like I'm going to be mining stuff out. But it just tells me, hey, this is red. I'm not going to mess with it. So we'll come down here. I got to fix that staircase. I got to mine out the ceiling. 2 blocks of the ceiling I got to mine out. Yep. Oh. Yeah. 2 blocks of the ceiling I gotta mine out. So what I want to do, yes, that's gonna look really cool with animals in there and everything. So since the, you know what? Put this stuff's bugging me in my inventory. Yes, I know I just did a whole lap of that, and I went right past this when I came down here. But I'll put my sugar cane in here. The back one is the melons. Yes, I will. Eventually, I'm going to make item frames to label everything what it is. Since these are the melons, I'll put those in here. And all right, I need the rest of these, and these. I'm gonna leave this sitting. I think no, I'm gonna pick that up, and I'm gonna bring it back probably to here, and I'll go up because I think you can come out. You know what? I want to see. You can place scaffolding on the side and it will stay out to a certain point, out to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at the 7th one. And then I can break that one. And then I can come over here. I can break that one, and all the other ones break down. Pretty cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll place one there. Now I can do a lot. I can look at the floor right here and then place another one. Then I can look at the side and I can come 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? No. I can take this one down. Go up 2. And then place 1 on the side, 1 on the side, 1 on the side, on the side, on the side. And this one should still stick. Then I can come up here. No, I broke them. Pick that one up. Try this again. There we go. Now, to get up on top, I can come all the way up here, and then I can come up here, and then come across here, and it'll automatically step me up when I get to the slabs. So, no problem. Alright. Now, one thing I do want to do, since I'm going to put, I want to do 1, 2, I think. Oh. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that right now. But what I do want to do is where this comes out, even with that block, because that's going to be the back, the back of the sorter. It's going to come out to the block next to it. But I want to place 1. Nope. I want to crouch 2, 3, 4. Now what I want to do, this is why I brought my pickaxe. I'm going to place 1 there. I want to take that there, and then I want to come up 1 more. Because this way I've got 1 block clearance there, and that's going to be for a hopper. And then I can fall down. Then I can look back up here, and you see down towards the bottom left it says place. Make sure I've got my stone bricks selected. I can put them there, place again, and I can replace the ceiling. Just like that. Now, I need dirt blocks. So I've got my item elevator there, and we'll do that. I need stone bricks and hoppers. Oh, I got a lot of chests here. Well, we'll find out. I think... Yes. I can do that. So, if I place that down there... 12, 13, 14, and then I can look at the front and say 15. Then I want to skip a block here, and I'm going to have a part at the end that'll catch anything that's not sorted. I always do that. All right, I like to do that when I've got a sorting system that's going to sort a bunch of different blocks. Then I can, since I got those placed, I can take out these dirt blocks. And then I just realized I forgot my dirt blocks. But I can place I can place my chests down here. Then I'm going to crouch. I can place chest there, and I'll just do this first one real quick. I think, oh, that was something I didn't show you. Go back over to the base real quick. We should be able to do this. I know I've got about half an hour before I'm going to end the stream. Should be able to do this in less than half an hour. Should take us only about 10 or 15 minutes to make this sorting system, if I remember right. Come back over here. I want to show you some more of my reasoning. Now, front of the hoppers is 1 block away from that back wall. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got to come out. I've got to come out 5 blocks from the wall to have enough space for this. So I'm going to put these dirt blocks down probably where the hopper's going to be. So that will be at that 5th block, 5 blocks away from the wall. So I'm going to come out even with this, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm standing on the 5th block so I can look straight up. I can come down 1, 2. And then, so I'm going to have the top hopper line, the one that's pushed back into the comparator, and then one that's going forward to the chest. So that I can show you what I'm doing, I'll make 2 here. Then I can put 3. So top one. You know what? That's 3 chests. That should be enough. So I'll just come down 1 more. Because if I bring this out, well, if I bring it out 1 more, it'll be right there. So, do I have any axes down here? None in there. None in there. None in there. Did I bring one over here? Nope. But I can take care of these real quick. Now this back one, this is where it came down. This was melons. Melons. Oh. Melons, 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 melons. Melons? No. I put pumpkins in there. I'll go grab those out. I was probably on the wrong block. Yeah, I had melons down there, so I'll just put pumpkins in here. Do that, and then I can come over here. Where's my melons? But I can put melons in there. Come down here. There's my pumpkins. I'll grab that. I could have just put them straight into there. Why do I have a stone brick? Well, I've got my polished granite here, so what I'll do... Come down 3. No. 2, 3. Whoa. 4, 5. Ah! Okay. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one is the hoppers. I don't need a sorter on that one. This one here, I do, so I want to come down 3, 1. Oh, again with the stone brick. I don't want stone brick. I want polished granite. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can just make a big old shelf back here. And this is mainly just for me, that when I see the red, I'm not going to mine, and it's going to help for when I mine out that wall to go back further. I don't want to aim for that. Now what I can do, I can take out the back one for all of these. I can take out the back one here too. And then I can put the connector, the other half of the chest, on the front here. Crouch, chest, chest, crouch, chest, crouch, chest, chest. Then come up here, crouch, chest, chest, and that'll be even with that. So it'll be good for putting in. And then on this, I can look chest, chest. And then I got extra, I got 4 chests to fill up for that. So, take out all these. And that was good. I went and grabbed that glass because I'm going to need glass for the sorting system. Now that is one closer, but I've still got a 4 wide gap here, 4 wide walkway, which is perfect. So, I did put that down there. And then that makes it, I'm going to do my redstone system for this on the back. So what I want to do, I think, let's see, I'm trying to remember. Yes, I placed that there. I'm going to do every other one. No, I don't want that. No. What I'm gonna have to do this the old school way. Observer. Oh, and that'll be it. So then need redstone dust for the rest of this. Otherwise it's going to be very difficult to put stuff in. Chests. You can go up there. Redstone dust. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place trying to get this stuff done. But yeah, I'll just look at it this way. And then redstone, redstone, dirt block, observer, redstone, redstone. And then we're at the top. So that was pretty easy to do. And then I can do the comparator and repeater and everything out one of the two sides. It doesn't matter because it only goes on the bottom. But this is what I want to do. I want to do staircase going up. Of course, it would help if I grab the materials that I need. I need comparators, repeaters, torches, repeaters, and glass. So then I can put, you know what, since I'm back here, I can put observers and droppers there. Yeah, I'm only going to need everything else, but try to remember how this goes. I think yes. Block across the front. Block across the back. Now, so that I don't get stuck somewhere, put redstone here, because I'm right up at the roof. So then what I want to do is I want to bring this out. No. One, two, one, two. And I have to go down one, two. Pick up my block here. Now, comparators, repeaters, and torches. Now the repeaters go up front here. Now I don't remember, but I do remember I took a picture. I don't remember if there's a delay set in there. I want to say there is. No. Nope. But the back one is the glass. So the front one, well, I'll take care of that in a second. Because torches were on the back. You know, that might be easiest anyways. I need my glass. Can go there. I can do that. Then I do need the rest of the chests. I had one more there. Now to help myself out, Is that it? That's it. Crouch. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1. Oh. You know what? This will be a lot easier. And then crouch, and then on the front of each of these. There's that. Now, I need to put granite, polished granite, on the front of each of these. Oh, you know what? No, this is not going to work. I need to be down one more. I was right with what I had before, because I need to put on top of this granite, I need to, on top of the granite, on the granite and the glass on the top, I need to put redstone dust. It's not going to work like it is. So, anyway, I'm going to fix this. Because I'm right up at the end here. At least we got the cooker done. Well, I think it's done. We got it. We got the main part. Now it's just testing it out, making sure it works right. Um, but I will. Yes, I'm gonna have to bring this down one block. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's wasting 15 pieces of glass. But I've got an island that I've got a ton of sand on, so I'm not too worried about it. Um, what I'll probably do is I'll probably wait until Tuesday or so, but I will take this out because I need to bring the floor down to there. So I guess I could just take off that block, and then when I bring it down, just take off one block off the top. But then I need to move this back to where it was before. So, but anyway, I'm gonna head out, and I'll fix that maybe Tuesday or something, Tuesday or Wednesday or maybe on Friday. But um, I'll get that fixed and we'll get ready because next week I'm gonna do animal pins and chicken cooker, and then we'll hopefully get hopefully we'll have those meats coming in, and then the next week I'm gonna do the rabbit cooker. We'll see if we can do all that. But for now, I'm going to take off and I'm going to fix this for you guys for next week. And I'll show you the finished product. So instead of 3 down, it's got to be 4. So I got to check that other one. Find out what I did wrong. I think I had to come down 1, 2, 3 with the dirt. And then the 4th one was where I put it. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to take off. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a good week.